Hi, welcome back to Stories at Work, a series where I've been speaking with leaders and asking them to share stories from their life and what sort of wisdom they have derived from those stories. Today we are at Z, and I'll be speaking with Puneet Mishra, the CEO of the broadcast business. I started by asking Puneet what would be an advice that he would give youngsters just about joining the workforce, and why would he believe in that advice? And this is what he told me.
When I began my professional life, this is going back to 1996, XLRI, and day one on campus, we all know what madness that is. And it was a great day because I ended up getting that dream job which I was really looking for, which was in those days Hindustan Lever Limited, now Hindustan Unilever. And I took that offer and it was really great. Now, outside of campus, 3 days later, we had another great organization, the Tata Administrative Service, which came up and asked for applications. And I went for that interview because there's a bit of a background. I had worked in the Tatas for 2 years before my MBA, and I come from UP. Now, anyone who knows UP knows there is a bit of a hangover with the administrative services. And I was really keen to then give my shot at it. And as luck would have it, I did make it through. And then in that toss-up, I chose to join the Tata Administrative Service, and I wrote back to HLL for their confidence in me. But at that point of time, I shared with them that I would prefer to join there. Having joined the TAS, I actually went through a phase which was perhaps not the most comfortable, because I realized that what I wanted to do was actually a lot more in the space of marketing. But I was not getting the confidence that I will get that opportunity there, because the choice of what organization that you would want to go to was not something that would be known to you for quite some time. And it was that which actually propelled me to go back to Levers, which it was not an easy time. This was a day one job on campus, which I had said no to. So with much trepidation, I did go back to them. Went through a series of conversations, after which they were magnanimous enough to take me back, and I stayed there for 20 long years, enjoying every bit of work that I did. And when I reflect back and really summarize what I took out from there, I think that decision to go with my passion, the decision to go with what somewhere, and I mean, I can't claim that I knew that I'm going to be this great marketeer at that point of time, but it was just something in me which says this is where my heart lies. And taking that tough call at that early stage has really stood me in good stead. And I think that's one piece of advice that I would give, that if one can find what one's most passionate about, where one gets that extra bit of spring in the step, that's the place perhaps where you're likely to be the best. And if that choice can be made earlier in the career, the better it is.
What a wonderful story. And I'm sure that instead of just listening to that advice from Puneet, which is, look for the job you're passionate about and not for the one that gives you the badge value, when you hear it with the story, the chances are this will stick with you. You'll remember it far more, and that is the power of stories. And you can learn about how to do this for yourself from my book, Stories at Work. Continuing watching. Thank you.